Time management. This is a real tricky one. And you know what? My teaching of it and my understanding of it has changed phenomenally since I had my son. And I was working very hard prior to having him. I was in a very intense role, which I loved, and I just got to serve and grow with fantastic business owners. But nothing quite takes up your time as having a child. And I know when I used to be on coaching calls and it'd be like, oh, I've lost this week because I've forgotten it's half term this week instead of next week. And I'd be a bit like, okay, like, how have you lost a week? Like, the week is still there. But now I get it. And, you know, I know some of you kids aren't your thing, but if you've got a brand new puppy, you'll understand too. You're also going through the sleep deprivation and all of that time restraints and just focus and even brain power that having a little youngster in and around your world takes up. So it's Nia Ewall has got a fantastic book called Indistractable. And it's really powerful, actually, because he starts that book off with a really emotive story. And it was about he had a process with his daughter where she is asking him questions. And the question was, what would you be if you were a superhero? And I think his response was something like, I would make more time. And then admits in the book that he would love to tell us what she said that her superpower would be. But he didn't hear her. Because while he was meant to be having one-on-one quality time with his daughter, he saw a work message pop up on his phone or an email, and his attention got diverted. And in this world, all we have at the end of the day is our time and our attention. And in the book, time boxing is when you allocate your values. So right now in my world, my highest value is my son. As a mum, you'll understand, or even as a dog mum, you'll understand. So when I'm spending time with Enzo, that time box is not to get interfered with by work emails, for example. So when I put Enzo to bed, or when we're doing our nighttime routine, or if I'm doing a bath or anything, my phone is nowhere near me, so that I can really focus on him, so we've got that one-on-one time. Like, I know, for example, Wednesdays are pretty much just a write-off day for me. I have certain responsibilities that need to get done in the morning, and then we need to be out of the house by 9:30, and then in the afternoon, every other week, we have the chiropractor. So we drive quite far away because our chiropractor is phenomenal. She's very specialist with animals and children, and she's looked after me from even conceiving Enzo all the way through pregnancy. Even when I was in labour, she helped me out, and she's helped correct the flat head Enzo had when he was young as well. So yeah, so like that time box, that day, I know I'm going to be in the car, I'm going to be travelling, particularly every other Wednesday when I travel to the chiropractor, and it's just like, yeah, so this is the day. I'm not going to put the extra pressure on myself, because that can create burnout when you have too many expectations and pressures on yourself, rather than just living in the moment and giving all of your time and attention in the time window that you have for that task.